Hi Aquarius, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for September 2022. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in September and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Rising, and Aquarius Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Aquarius, now on to your September 2022 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Aquarius, is actually my favorite card, which is Ace of Swords. And this is truth being revealed. It can also be victory, or victory because truth is revealed. It could also indicate knowledge and wisdom. Sometimes even Ace of Swords can indicate love. It's like you're deciding many things, Aquarius, like deciding factor is all around you. It's like you also have to believe in yourself more and believe in your strengths and your talents and skills and just believe in yourself more in September. And you're going to find that everything falls into place when you're trying to work something out. So if you're confronted with something like, a business project, or you're dealing with some kind of legal matters, or you're trying to create something, you're going to find like things will fall into place. It's almost like you're going to have serendipitous situations. Serendipity and synchronicity come up around you for things you're trying to get done and accomplished, and projects and plans in September and even on into October. If you own your own business, some of you are going to start something new that could bring a lot of business to you. Even if you work for another business or company and you have the ability to start something new within your job, you're going to bring clients, customers, more money to you, that kind of thing. You may have to give some instruction. You may be doing teaching, webinars, seminars, classes. You may have to give instruction to people you hire, or new people, or even little kids. Like maybe some of you are going to start homeschooling your kids, and so you're going to have to give instruction to those kids. Who are you giving teaching and instruction to? I don't know, because it's a general reading, Aquarius, so it will vary for all of you. And you're going to have to make sure that everything is tight and secure before you move on to the next step or the next project. So if you have a project or a plan or something's going on that has a lot of steps, you have to make sure you've got the first step or one step really tight and secure before you move on to the next step. Or if there's a project, then you got another project. You got to make sure you get that one thing nailed down, tightened, and secured before you move on to the next. You're also going to start to remember a lot of things from the past. You could be flooded with memories, maybe even things that you forgot about, or just memories of the past. For some reason, the past is coming back to you. It doesn't necessarily mean it's people, although it could be. You could hear from old friends and family or relatives. But it feels more to me like memories. This could also come up in dreams or in meditation. And anything you have of value, collectibles, property, anything is going to really greatly increase in value now. So the second card in your reading for September, Aquarius, is the Star. And this is an answered wish, an answered prayer. Your spirit guides, the divine source, the universe is hearing your wishes and prayers, and they're giving you some type of spiritual blessing. It's like, my guides are saying you're going to feel like you're getting somewhere. You're making some kind of headway towards some cherished dream or goal that you want to achieve. If you were in any kind of line where you had to wait for, like, you know, you were in a line waiting for something, adopting a child, or I don't know, getting something that you got put on some kind of waiting list to get into a school or a certain program, or you move up, you're moving up ahead in the line. You could gravitate to someone new or meet someone new that gives you really valuable insights and information in September. Some of you may feel like you need to take a class to upgrade your skills. Some of you could receive some kind of like boost to an income stream you already have, or a new income stream through a new source could develop and start happening for you in September. It could even come through family for some of you. It could be a gift of cash, or a family could be giving you some kind of break or helping you out. It's possible. You may even feel like you get the inspiration and motivation to move on from something that's been holding you back. If you've been living in it could be your living situation. For some of you, it could be where you're living, or the home you're living in, or the town, or the city, or the state, or the province, or the country, or your literal home and neighborhood. It could be, if you feel like something about that is holding you back, you could move on from it. But there could be other things you move on from. If you feel like a love partner's holding you back, you could move on from them. If you feel that your job is holding you back, you could move on from the job. If it's a group of friends, it won't be the same for all of you because it is a general reading. So I highly recommend, as I always say in the beginning of the readings, which you guys may skip over and not hear, you really should, if you know your rising sign, I highly recommend you watch it. And many people do say that their moon sign resonates with them as well. But I would really recommend watching your rising sign and your sun sign. And again, you know, you could meet somebody that kind of becomes the apple of your eye, my guides are saying. Like they could become very special to you. It could be a new love partner, but it could be a new friend or some really great, you know, mentor or teacher or spiritual connection. But you very likely could make a connection or meet somebody in September that becomes very special to you in some way. Now, the card you have crowning your reading is the Temperance. Why couldn't I spit that out? The Temperance card, which is patience. It could also, like, you may need to have more patience in a situation. Temperance can also indicate God working through you in what you're doing, thinking, creating, and saying. So it could be like the card of alchemy. You may want to see, like, there could be something that you're dealing with that you want to get to the bottom of. You may feel like you've been looking at the surface of things or dealing with the shallow end of the pool. But there could be something that you now want to delve in deeper and get to the bottom of. Now, for some of you, if you believe in past life regression, you may want to go through past life regression and get to the bottom of why you have this phobia, why you have that phobia, why you have that fear, why you have that physical problem. A lot of times it actually is something that didn't get resolved in a previous incarnation that's carrying over with you in this lifetime. And you can, once you see it through hypnosis, past life regression, sometimes it can release it. And also with hypnosis, for this lifetime could help you. Also meditation, or even getting some kind of counseling or therapy, because what I'm seeing is you don't want to deal with the surface of things. You want to get to the depths of something deeper. And for some of you, it's about yourself. Now, if it's not about yourself, some of you, this could be about spiritual subjects, the deceased, what it's like in the astral plane and the other planes besides, or, some course of study. Doesn't have to be spiritual, doesn't have to be metaphysical, doesn't have to be about yourself. It could be about something that you're like, well, I know a little bit about this, but I want to delve in deeper and get to the bottom of this topic, this interest that I have. It could also be about a person. If you're really into somebody and your relationship is just starting out, you may feel like, I got to find out what this person is all about, what makes them tick, because I don't want to just deal with the surface of this person. I want to get to the bottom of what's deeper about them, more insight, more information, what makes them tick. You may also start to work on some kind of self-preservation that could have to do with remedies. So if you believe in homeopathy, and if you don't know what that's all about, I highly recommend you look into it. It has solved problems for me. Physically in the past, my allergies have pretty much gotten cured. I had horrible, I'm going to stop the timer right here just to get on my soapbox. I have had horrible allergies as a child, horrible. I was allergic to many things. I still am allergic to a few things, like, cats. I'm still allergic to cats and certain pet danders, but I had severe allergies, seasonal allergies, ragweed, all kinds of things. When I got older, in my late 20s, early 30s, I had other things going on with me that I thought I could solve possibly through homeopathy. So I started to read up on it, and I went to a homeopathist and I got remedies. And I tried one and it didn't help. I tried another. I tried like 3. Finally, I got one that worked really, really well, but it didn't really work on what I was trying to cure. What I was trying to cure was not curable through homeopathy. But that remedy solved my allergies, solved migraine headaches. So that could be something you want to look into. Just to let you know, homeopathy is not covered by insurance. At least it didn't used to be. So if you actually go to somebody that's a homeopathist, it's expensive. Back years ago in the 90s, it cost about $600 to go to one. And you could have subsequent visits, but not every visit was $600. Your initial visit usually was. But I found a homeopathic nurse, so she charged a lot less. And she did actually help me. But you can get books on it, and you can read up. Now, I'm not trying to promote homeopathy here. I haven't done homeopathy in years, although I do think about it, and I do believe in it, and I should look back into it. But it could be other types of things, like looking into holistic medicine, or even looking into Western medicine remedies and medication or treatments that could help you in some way. I happen to believe a marriage of the two things works, because Western medicine does have its benefits in some things it produces and does. Same thing with holistic medicine. So you may want to look into herbal remedies or, I don't know. Homeopathy was something I investigated and it worked for me. But again, not for what I was trying to do, because that was much farther a medical condition that I didn't know what was the cause. But homeopathy can help with many things. So the next card you have in your reading is the Seven of Swords. And I believe there was another sign that got this, possibly Scorpio. The Seven of Swords is somebody lying to you, stealing from you, or deceiving you. Can be some of the reasons Seven of Swords comes up. You could find out that people are watching you or monitoring you. They could be ripping you off. They could be taking things you say or work that you're doing and then taking it and then making it like they came up with it, they created it, that it's theirs. You could have that happen. I really feel like somebody that's narcissistic is following you, watching you, seeing what you're doing. They could be following you on social media. They could be driving by your house. They could be, I feel like they want your attention, or they just want to know what you're doing. I don't feel like they've really decided what kind of move they want to make with you yet. Whether they want to talk to you, approach you, make a phone call. I don't know. I don't know what this is. But just be careful, because this person seems to have like an agenda. They could be fixated on you and what you're doing. But again, for some of you, like I said, they could be taking some of your work or your knowledge and then writing a book about it. But really, you're the one coming up with the ideas and the information, or, taking the ideas, your ideas and your work and information and passing it off like it's theirs in some way. It could be that. But also be very, very careful of shysters. My guides are saying shysters. Anybody that's offering you any kind of get-rich-quick schemes. So you got to be careful of phone scammers or internet, like when they send you emails. Don't open emails you don't know who they're from. Don't open them. You could also have some hackers that could hack into your accounts, or, just be careful of that, because I pick up like internet. I get phone and internet scamming could be going on. So be careful of that. So the last card you have here, Aquarius, for September of 2022 is the Knight of Swords. And this is an air sign person, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. For some of you, this is you, because you would be the Knight of Swords for some of you. You're going to start taking back your power. And woe be to anybody that tries to rip you off, because you're going to go after them. You're not going to allow it to happen. Or if there's any hackers, you're going to put a stop to it. Also, if you find out that anybody is like spying on you, or kind of like, because I get a narcissist that's like really watching what you're doing and following you extremely closely, you're going to confront them or put a stop to it. Your energy is kind of shifting and changing, Aquarius. If you've been like kind of hibernating or been kind of passive, which isn't always your normal behavior, but maybe if you've done that for a while, you're shifting out of it. You're not going to take any crap from anybody. You're going to be highly motivated. You may be finding yourself confrontational. You could find yourself feeling more combative, take no prisoners kind of behavior could be kicking up in you. and any kind of anything that you want to go after, you're going to be very determined to go after what you want and defend what you've built up or what you want, because you don't want anything to rock what you've worked so hard for, or anything to do with your reputation that you've built up. And you may want to build up even more of what you've done, and even build more of a strong reputation. And you're going to be very protective of your finances. You may like put money in safes or safety deposit boxes. You may get like a VPN if you don't have one, or do other kinds of protective measures to protect your work or your business or yourself. You may get an alarm system. I don't know. I just get you, like, you're going to be very proactive about protecting and defending yourself and your work and your possessions. You're going to be very proactive about protecting these things. There is an indication that you could be helping somebody build something up, but they may also turn around and help you in some way. So like if you help somebody's business, or you promote what they're doing, or help somebody out, they could turn around and then do some kind of work or help you in some way. So you could have almost like a barter system could come up between somebody, like trading products and services with somebody. You helping them out, but then in turn they helping you out. So the best gemstone crystal I got for you, Aquarius, for September of 2022 is lapis. And lapis encourages self-awareness. It also encourages you to speak your truth, which clearly you're going to be doing that. It stimulates objectivity and clarity. It encourages creativity. It inspires confidence and provides qualities of honesty, compassion, and morality. Your stone really does, just with that alone, resonates for me with your reading. And remember, when I say work with it, you can put it on your third eye chakra, your throat chakra, or your heart chakra. When you're resting or meditating, you could wear it as a bracelet or a pendant, or sleep with it under your pillow, or just carry it with you. This is going to be a stone that's going to be motivational to you, inspire you, especially wherever you need to experience gain, like gain of reputation, gain of work, gain of money, gain of business, gain of your goals. It's a very powerful psychic stone. It's going to help you see into people really clearly. If you're wearing lapis and you're around others, you're gonna be able to either empathically feel what they are up to and all about, or psychically, with your third eye, psychically pick up what they're all about. It's also a good stone for you in September that's going to help you put things into proper perspective. So sometimes, people can have the propensity to blow things out of proportion, make some things more important than they really need to be. This is going to really be a helpful stone to help you be able to put things in their proper perspective. And I also feel that lapis is going to be generally an uplifting stone and make you feel more upbeat, more energized, and positive in September. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. Thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you enjoyed it. And please subscribe if you would like to see more content like this and to help my channel grow. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I use a variety of divination tools focusing on very specific topics, You can get my most recently recorded videos by clicking on the links down below this video in the description box in the Show More section. And there's many links down there, or you can go to my website at theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos page on my menu, and you can scroll down that page. You can see all the video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and then you just click on the zodiac sign you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, some of the most recent video series I've recorded, of course, are my psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for September 2022, where when I stop the video, I then go on and look into the crystal and give you more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for this month of September. You can also get August video. That link will be down below as well, because timing is different for everyone. And so just because it was August videos, you may be experiencing it later. You may be experienced by August predictions in September or October, or even a year from now. So if you didn't get that, you could check that out. My Horseshoe Tarot Spread Psychic Tarot reading for the year of 2022-2023, which goes from August of 2022 through until the end of August of 2023. There are, how many cards? 7 cards in those videos, and very detailed. They're kind of long. So if you want to see what I got for you there, that's actually one of the most popular video series I record. People don't request it. It's not a highly requested video series, but it's a very popular purchased series. My mid-year love and romance psychic tarot update for 2022 is also available. And my psychic crystal readings that I talked about for September, and also you could check out August. My career and finance psychic tarot and crystal readings, those predictions are for 12 to 18 months, and they started in April of 2022, and they go all the way through until the end of October of 2023. So if you want to see what's going on with your career and your finance area, you might want to check that out. My What's Lucky and New for You in 2022 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings. We're still got a lot of time left in 2022, so your luck hasn't run out yet. So if you want to see what was lucky and new for you, you could look into those videos. And my mid-year Psychic Tarot update for 2022 is also available. My Saturn in Aquarius Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings, they started in December of 2020. These predictions start from December of 2020 and go through until the end of March of 2023. Saturn usually spends about 2.5 years in each sign. My full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, May 2022, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings. Those predictions, you're still being affected by that eclipse. Those effects are not over yet. And also my solar eclipse in Taurus, April 2022, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings. Those effects, those effects of those eclipses, they last 6 months. So those 2 eclipse video series, you are still being affected by that lunar eclipse in Scorpio in May and the solar eclipse in Taurus in April. I use the same format for each. I highly recommend in these videos, if you can watch your rising sign as well as your sun sign, to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you. And many people find these eclipse readings are accurate for them. And if you think these eclipses are not affecting you, you're wrong. They completely are. So you might want to look into those videos. Also, if you would like to donate to my channel and help support the work that I do here with my psychic readings on YouTube, there's a donation link down below underneath all the video series I've talked about, and that link is connected to PayPal. And thank you so very much to those of you who have donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and it does help me a lot. I do greatly appreciate it. So a big thank you to those of you who have donated. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here in a video on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram, and also on the community pages that are here on YouTube. I usually write these predictions out in about 5 paragraphs. I usually pull a tarot card, sometimes an oracle card, occasionally my crystal. I'll write these predictions down, and many people find that these predictions, maybe the whole entire reading makes sense to them, or parts of messages and predictions throughout will make sense to them. So I highly recommend you check those out, and I would love to see you over there on my social media pages. And as I've said before, I'm going to say it here again, make sure you are following the true The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. Sometimes they put a little dot after the underscore and it fakes people out. I am not contacting anybody on social media soliciting them for readings. I work from a very long wait list and a very long cancellations list. If you want those details, please go to my website at The Lucky Mermaid LLC. theluckymermaid.com, and go to the scheduling page. You can read all about how to get on the cancellations list. The wait list I closed in 2018 because I had too many people on it. I'm still adding people to the cancellations list. I can only do a few private readings a month. I used to do 3 readings a day, 5 days a week, a couple weeks out of each month. I can no longer do that anymore for a variety of reasons. So if you want to get on the cancellations list, you can look at how to do that. But I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a long, long wait. I don't want people to think they're going to get on it and you're going to hear from me in a month. It's not going to happen that way. So but please do not fall for anybody soliciting you for readings on social media. I don't have WhatsApp. People are even doing it in the comments section in the YouTube videos where they're trying to act like they're me. I've had to report this. Please know I'm not contacting you. If you get something from me, it's only if you're on my wait list or cancellations list. Otherwise, it's a fake. And do not give them money. I have seen people do that where they've paid and not gotten anything. It is a scam. Please don't fall for it. So I hope you have an absolutely spectacular September, all the signs of the zodiac, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.